Anyway, so I always have a knife.
Uh-huh.
I always have a whistle.
Uh-huh.
I can't yell loud enough. If you have kids and you go camping, every time my son went camping, he had a whistle around his neck. He can't yell loud enough, but his whistle can. So if he gets lost, if there's a problem, he can always blow the whistle. This actually is a little thing that's pretty loud. We won't blow it right now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And whoever has to do the editing won't have to edit that part out. These items here, you just add, you add to that, you add water. This is what they recommend for water for one person for 1 day. It's 1 gallon. It's 8 1/3 pounds. 72-hour kit means you are carrying 25 pounds of water. You and your wife, that's 50 pounds of water. That's tough. And if you've got kids, it's tougher.
Right.
You have to figure out a way of cleaning your water, purifying it. There's a lot of different ways.
So you've showed us some food, you've showed us what you think for shelter, and you've showed us for water. Is there anything in a basic 72-hour kit you would need? A basic one?
Basic one.
Food, water, and shelter.
Food, water, shelter, and
How to keep warm, possibly?
I have spare clothing. I just didn't bring spare clothing. Right now, it's hot out.
Yes.
But I rotate what clothing I have
It's easy
in
to
there.
keep warm today.
It's easy to keep warm today. I have in a separate bucket, I call it's my hygiene bucket. In here I have my N95 masks, which you can't get at the moment. I have toilet paper. I have baby wipes so that you can maintain hygiene. I have, safety glasses, sorry. I have plastic bags. And the reason I have plastic bags, and I have a Mylar vest, is this, after I take everything out, becomes a toilet.
Becomes a restroom
It
facility.
becomes a restroom facility, and it has a sealed lid so that you can close it off. This is for number 2.
Okay.
You don't pee and poop in the same container. You end up with weight issues.
Okay.
Urine is relatively sanitary. You
Okay.
can pour it out and you're okay. You don't pour out number 2 because you have pathogens.
Okay.
And so that gets sealed up in bags, and there's different ways of dealing with
Pretend
that.
you're at a dog park.
Yes, you're the dog. Here's the plastic bags,
Yes.
and you keep things sterile and clean. And so this is for multiple people to keep things sterile and clean. Because I'm going to assume we'll be with other people. I want to be able to share with people and show that I'm a good resource. I'll help keep everyone healthy and safe. Sanitation is one of the long-term issues in an emergency. How do you keep from spreading disease? How do you keep from getting diseases? How do you handle waste product is really important.
Okay.
It's not something most people want to think about,
Right.
but you have to.
And it isn't the first thing you throw in your 72-hour kit when you're putting it together.
It's
either.
not the first thing you throw in. This is small and light, and so I can pick it up and I can go. I don't know where I may end up. I may need this. When they had,
I guess with the lid on it too, it'd make a great chair. So not only are you thinking about yourself, you and your wife, but you're thinking about possibly some people that are traveling with you, the small group or whatever.
or people
whatever
that
you
we may end up with. You need clothes. I also have a small bag that has my passport. It has my vaccine records. It has cash, and it has a small thumb drive. And on that thumb drive, I have insurance papers. I have photographs of the inside of my house, so that if there's insurance issues, the house burnt down, this is what was in it. So I can document and prove this is what I had. I've lost everything. It's all gone because of a fire. We can have a local fire that burns 5 or 6 houses, especially when it gets hot. I can prove what I had, because if you kept all the pictures in your house and the house is burnt down, you don't have them.
Yeah.
I also have personal information. my medical records. I have things that are important to me, because there's plenty of space. I have pictures of marriage records. I have pictures of baptismal records of my grandkids and other things that my son has given me for safekeeping, but I keep it there so if I have to go someplace, they're still safe and I still have them for them.
It makes sense.
You can stick a lot on a thumb drive,
Right.
and you can access that from almost any computer. So if you're going someplace and you're getting medical care, you go, here's my information, here's what I have for, yeah, here's the medications I need, here's what it is, and it's all documented. You don't have to prove it. I'm A positive blood type, but that's all given on there. So
And it has probably your allergens and everything. So if you're almost semi-conscious, you just say, "Look on this," and they can find out
and
who
they'll
you
look
are.
at that and they'll go, oh wow, brilliant,
Right.
brilliant.